Just as all mother struck down the Metal King.
There we go. Mama Teersa must be so proud.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Teersa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Teersa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast.
Yes, please tell me.
He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish.
Yes.
But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes. I don't care if it takes 6 episodes. I need to find out what happened to Rost. We've been waiting about 40 hours for this.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime.
Yeah.
He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance. No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Teersa, that's quite a story. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Teersa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Aloy's embrace. So there you go. That is Rost's story. It took us all that time to get to it, but it's the kind of story that you would have expected from Rost. To be honest, it just made me want to play a a prequel game with Rost, man. That's a hell of a story. It's like you have this thing happening to you, and the game is to kill these 12 people scattered all over the world. That's pretty epic, I'm gonna say. I'm just wondering if there's any value in talking to any people again.
Of course. I'd never been inside the sacred mountain. Until now.
Did I ask to speak to you?
Does that sort of thing happen here a lot? I feel a bit dizzy.
Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the
All-Mother
mountain.
spoke to her. It's true.
Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you. I think my place is here, closer to home, seeing to the wounded. But I wish you well.
It's kind of ironic that Aloy genetically is the person who created the goddess. So these guys are all like, you know, All-Mother, the goddess, and all that stuff. Yo, the Aloy basically created Gaia.
So much
Biologically
corruption still
speaking.
spreads beyond the sacred land. Goddess,
Alright, Lancer, what do you have to say
protect
for
your
yourself?
anointed so she can cleanse this food.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Have you seen?
I'm sorry I didn't see you correctly.
You still don't. I don't think you can, Lansra.
Forgive me.
Off your knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
Aloy, as you commanded, my eyes are open.
Good. Now why don't you try keeping your mouth closed?
Wow. It's kind of funny to see her in this position after all that.
Just as all
That's how you shut her up. Damn.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Teersa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure. I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy, but All-Mother will protect you.
I don't think it works that way, Jezza.
Have you seen the
All-Mother
anointed
has
in
blessed
action?
your journey.
I pity any machine that stands
Sometimes
against
the
her.
NPCs are a bit too loud, it's a little bit
What
annoying,
did you
but
see inside the mountain?
I will lead a war party
Maybe
to
we aren't meant to
Meridian.
know.
You have my word.
Goddess protect
Aloy,
she can cleanse
how
the
did you do
corruption
that?
Still infects the land.
Shush her.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
She went into All-Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself.
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nakoa. You, Aloy, are favored by the
oh,
goddess.
must I always endure such praise?
Aloy, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course, that much is simple. But the rest?
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Okay, it's the same stuff again.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Aloy's going to teach Varl a trick or two, huh? That's a hell of an offer.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground. I always knew you were special. But this...
Don't start calling me the Anointed or anything like that, Teb, okay?
I heard what you said, Aloy. But I still get to make my own opinions. Ow.
You can leave the fighting to others now, Teb. You've already done more than any Stitcher should have been asked to do.
All due respect, Aloy. But if the war's not over, I'm not done. I heard what you said about Meridian. I'll see you there.
Got it.
I'll see you at Meridian. But for now, I should rest.
Alright.
What does it mean?
I think
that we live in the
that's
times of the
everyone.
anointed.
Oh yeah, let me talk to Resh. I gotta know if he's gonna change his tune now. I still don't think so.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Curse the goddess, and curse you. I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
He has not changed his tune one bit. I mean, given everything that's happened, the fact that he's still like curse you, that's both extremely stupid, but also, I guess, very brave. I mean, that can't be easy. What an arsehole. He's like the epitome of an arsehole. Right, I'm out of here. I think that was everybody.
She's so young. There's so much responsibility.
Alright. Let's do it, man. We definitely have a lot of responsibility. That is for sure.
Corruption that still spreads through the world. The murderers tried to destroy us, but we Nora
Okay. That's a lot of info. Now. To the bitter climb. And of course there's not a campsite that's that close by. Trample site. I might have to go to this one first. So we'll go here and continue from there. Okay, let's go. Probably, I'm trying to think. I mean, she said to everybody, meet me at Meridian. So it's looking like this, and then probably the big finale of the game will be at Meridian. So we're really getting towards the end now. I think while I'm here, I might try and harvest a bit of blaze. I do need a little bit of that. Okay, so I messed around a bit in order to try and get a little bit more extra blaze. And I was kind of half successful. I ended up killing some of them that I didn't want to kill first, but I ended up getting like 20 or so blaze, I think, maybe a little bit more. So not too bad, but it wasn't perfect. But now I'm going to move on. To the bitter climb. Oh wait, there's a side quest. Interesting. Well, let's see. Side quest or errand? This close to the end, I'm unlikely to take it on, but I'll at least see it.
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glendorks keep attacking. They'll kill my brother. Everyone.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
New side quest, Death from the Skies. Wow, it's a side quest. Attacked by Glendorks. Okay. Gotta be done, man. Gotta be done. I did say I'd try and do all the side quests. This armory one is different because I've got to go around and find more power cells, which I'm not interested in doing, but this one, I'll go for it. Trouble is, I've collected all this blaze, and now I'm going to use it against Glendorks, but oh well. Alright. This shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to try and see if I can go without the fire. It's not too bad, but it does take a fair few shots. To be honest, while I'm still, like, unseen, I think I'll just snipe them out. Oh, while I'm still unseen. Not for long. I was going to say I'll snipe them out with fire arrows. If they ever stop moving. There we go. They're taking decent damage with it, so... Hit level 39. Nice. There are a lot of them, I've got to say. But I think like 2, maybe 3 fire arrows each are enough if they don't keep missing like these. And that. Damn it. They change direction so frequently. Oh, what? This one's over here. Nice. I think my broadhead is still alive. Nice. It was on low health already. Another one down. I think there's like 1 or 2 left. Yeah, okay. That's good. Did we get him? Okay. Excellent.
What made these flinthawks attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
I mean, if it's a level 25, surely it's not just like 5 or 6 Glinthawks. Probably more to it. There's usually always more to it. Be surprised if there isn't. It's been a while since I came to Pitchcliff. I think I'll buy some more blades as well while I'm here. I've got plenty of shards that I'm not using for much else. Where the hell's the leader? Oh, okay. I think you have to climb up a fucking ladder.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where do you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put! I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us around use our scrap. Not like the Carja. They only keep the pretty parts.
So the Carja have been leaving scrap around?
Here? Never. If a Carja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from him, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Carja at the other end.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bung. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Carja is behind all this.
And of course it's not a Carja that's behind all of this. They've really beaten that over our heads too much. Now what I will do is go to a merchant and just buy some blaze. Alright, we've got 7,818 shards. Ooh. Projectile attacks. Why not? Let's increase the outfit carry capacity. Okay, so we've got a few more of those. Don't know why the music stopped. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, I'm gonna buy blaze. Lots of blaze. I'm really not going to use the shards for anything else at this stage. I've got 5,000. I'm really going to stock up hard on blaze. I've got plenty of the other stuff, and I find lots of the other stuff too. Just going all in on blaze. In this cold world, blaze seems to be one of the most effective things you can use, and obviously I use the bombs a lot as well. There we go. Up to 300 blaze. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Still have a fair few skill points. I don't know what the level cap is. We're at 39. It's probably 50. Let me sell a few modifications as well that are surplus. Okay, that's all of our merchant and inventory work done. What is next on this quest? Investigate Pitchcliff.